Welcome to Family Product Reviews. If you are new here, support us by subscribing. Today we will be reviewing the Depend Shields for Men, Light Absorbency Incontinence Protection, 3 packs of 58, 174 total. As everyone knows, when your leakage rate becomes lighter, or occasional, your equipment shrinks to 13 of its original size. The shields are much smaller, thinner, and lighter than the guards, and are designed for light dribbles, or drips. The shields would not be recommended though if you have heavier surges during the night. Light, moderate, and heavy absorption shields, and guards depending on your needs for that day, or night. Also, keep in mind that these are not soft like the tennis, so if you prefer a softer fit, go with those. After sitting then standing a few times they tend to peel away from the briefs, and then the private parts tend to stick to the backing. Not a good feeling. Had expected some kind of high-tech water absorbent pellets instead of a chunk of gauze. PS great for after any problem from prostate surgery is under control, but not heavy enough if not under control. Not sure how a penis is supposed to stay in the middle so the pad which it's not can absorb what it needs to, but if you are looking for a men's pads, women's night pads, this is what you're buying. 80 or more come apart on the narrow end which allows small padding pieces to fall down the leg, and onto the floor. If anyone went through this with assurance pads, and quit them, this is the same thing. Then Depends made the new fit size L, and it fits, and works really well. Would be nice if they would put a little stickum along the top to hold it a little better. An odd chemical scent is released as soon as wetness comes in contact with guard. Normal pads were too bulky, and hot, and the narrow women pads were too small. In many cases, older men do not always have the urine control they once had. They are slimmer, and not bulky, and worked great about 3 months after his surgery. The product is now glued into the outer wrapping paper, and is hard to get loose. The stickum that is on the item to make it stick to your underwear is very weak. Wish they would be a bit longer, but so far they have been working well. Also works well when inserted backwards when you are dealing with a case of the runs. They are wider, and more absorbent than other lady products designed for the same job. The system has been needed a few times, and the guards have proven to be a very reliable backup system. They're okay if you don't mind being around your friends, and smelling like a urinal. Very good, but would have preferred that they would have been longer to fit correctly in brief. He cuts them in half since the front is the only place they get wet. Not only are they wider, and absorb more than the poise pads, but they are less expensive. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, and leave your comments below.